Hi everyone, this is Brian with Anderson Pens, and on today's My Favorite Pen, we're going to take a look at an Esterbrook Pastel set in Orchid. Let's take a look. So here we have the Esterbrook Pastel set in the box. I openly admit that Esterbrook Pastels are too small for me, so they're not really usable pen, but they're just so darn cute and they make you want to collect all of them. So, but this one is very special. You don't often see them like this. First off, you're going to notice we've got the original cardboard sleeve, and it's clearly labeled Esterbrook Petite Pack Set Orchid, fine point, made in USA. Very unusual. And let's take it out of the box. And isn't this the most adorable thing ever? We've got pink polka dots on this box. Esterbrook Petite Pack Set. This is just as it would have come out of the dealer in 1949. We've got instructions on how to fill your pen. And a little marketing material there. Choose a point and get a pencil. But here's really where it all comes down. So we've got the set here. We've also even got the original foam insert in there. There's actually a little bit of a remnant of the foil sticker. But this is how the Esterbrook Pastels came. They come in a little petite pack set, and each one came with a little vinyl sleeve. And you can collect these sleeves as there's a number of different styles. But you could fit your fountain pen and your matching pencil in the sleeve. And so I've seen at least a dozen different varieties of sleeves, but they usually tried to match what was going on with the pen. Some of them have little fake jewels on them, usually all of some kind of floral motif, but really, really cute. But here it is. It's the Orchid Pastel. This is the earlier version. It has the black jewels instead of the later color matched jewels. It's a relatively short pen, so as you see in my hand, it's tiny. It's not something that really I could comfortably use. It's shorter than, say, a Sailor Pro Gear Slim. I mean, it doesn't even fit in there. I wouldn't post this. This pen is basically new old stock. If I look inside the cap, everything is perfectly clean. There's a white inner cap. This pen has never been inked. The one problem with pastels that you run across is because of the positioning of the lever. When you post this, if it's not perfect, you can end up jamming the cap lip up against the lever, which will cause it to crack. This material is very soft, so typically when you find these pens, you're going to see hairline cracks in the cap. So when you find one that doesn't have any cracks, it's really a special thing. This pen has its original nib. It's a 1555 Greg shorthand nib, which would have been fine point like the box indicates. But it's just perfect. It's got this very tiny short black section, which if you don't have very strong fingers and you're trying to remove this, oftentimes these were glued shut with shellac. You do need section pliers to get these off because they're usually pretty tight. Standard threaded renew point, lever filler, only fills from the bottle. This one probably, sack's actually good, probably has the original marked sack. Esterbrook stamped all their sacks with their name on it, and many of them are still viable today. Although whenever I come across those, I always replace them because you never know when it's going to go. But just a cute little pen. It's clean. It's a perfect example. There's a little bit of sticker residue here on the back of the cap where the foil sticker would have been. So somebody went so far as to take it out of the box, take the sticker off, but they never used it. The pencil, matching pencil. Now you'll notice here the pencil on the jewel, it's indented. So when you have these in your pocket, you know which one's the pencil and which one's the pen. So, but these are all push cap actuated pencils. So you push down on the cap and then the lead comes out. push it back in. And the ribbing on here means it's a thin model on the nose cone. So really a cute little set. We open this up. We still have the original eraser here. It's in excellent condition. It looks like maybe it might have been used once, but that was the extent of the use of this set. It's just perfect. It's so unusual to find them this way, and there are so many different colors. Let's take a look and show you how this sizes up compared to the rest of the Esterbrook family. So I have here the basic J series. We've got the full-size J. This is full length. You can see how it's got some girth to it. Next up, the LJ, which is full length but slender. You notice it's significantly trimmer than the full-size J. And we've got the SJ here, which is slender, same girth as the LJ but shorter. And then this pastel. So this is technically a CH model, and it's significantly shorter. And you'll also notice the position of the lever keeps falling back further as the pen gets shorter. This makes it so they can use the same J bar, and that allows it to, in the open position, it pretty much comes to a 90-degree angle. So that gives you a good idea of the sizes. Usually I do an ink, I do a writing test with these pens, but this one's new old stock. It's lived this long. I don't think we should be disrupting that. So it's going to go back in its case, and just look at that again. How adorable that is. You don't find them this nice. I mean, the box is perfect. There's no rips. And slide it into the sleeve. And that's how it would have been shipped to the dealer back in the late 40s, early 50s. So there you have it. An Esterbrook Pastel set in Orchid, one of my favorite pens. Be sure to check us out online at andersonpens.com or our stores in Appleton in Chicago. Thanks for watching.